ability on now how to make money using the product Gold Cup. Gold Cup is an application within iMastery Academy where you guys are going to be able to learn how to trade indices at another fast pace, whether it's SPX, NAS 100, US 30. AKA for my stock people out there, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and the Dow Jones. This individual, Mr. Ambrose, is now going to walk you through exactly how he's created results on a day-to-day basis because of the decision that he's made 6 months ago. And now because of today, I want him to bless your guys' ears, notebooks, and minds with the level of knowledge that he has that's gonna get you guys to the next level and even expose you to a product on how what's creating him success. So my boy Ambrose, I'm gonna go ahead and make you the host, bro. Go ahead and bless the people. You have an unlimited amount of time to give the value. Knock the socks off their feet. And family, while I go ahead and make him the host, can we please drop some fire emojis in the chat for my boy, Big Platinum 600, Mr. Ambrose Gabriel. My boy, you are now the host. I've given you the privilege. I'm so grateful that you're on the call today. I got my notes out. I'm ready to learn from you, King. If you're ready to go, take it away from there. My boy, I will see you at the top. I got my notes out. Let's get it.
Yo. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Aaron, bro, do you think they're ready for real? Let me pin my video real quick. Let me spotlight my video. Let me actually start my video. Man, oh, my goodness. Aaron, listen. I'm actually at work right now, bro. I had to come on this live and give the family some value, bro. Before we even talk about me, bro, where do I even start to edify you? It's not even an edification type of thing, but listen, bro, the thing that you have been doing, the decision that you have been making, bro, the decisions that you've been making, bro, you've been planting seeds for God knows how long. Right, and the seeds that you've been planting, bro, your harvest is gonna be bigger than you even imagine it will be, right? And so, man, this man Aaron is a hustler. This man is a pure definition of a hustler. He's the pure definition of a hustler, a servant leader, bro. He's always fired up, man. He's always bringing the energy, bro. His perspective is ridiculous, bro. Y'all, I don't think they really be hearing you, Aaron, bro. Like this man was preaching. This man was preaching, man. And like I said, bro, you plant the seeds right now, but your harvest is going to be bigger than you ever imagined, bro. And it's an honor to really just be on this call, just sharing the same Zoom link with you, bro. So I'm ready to run it up with you, bro, and really get us the family some value. But family, drop a 1. Drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 111 in the chat if you're ready for this. All right. If you're ready for some stew, some Gold Cup stew, and really get to the bag, man. Like he said, man, it's this time for us to really get to the bag is not right. It's been we already been getting to the bag, but this is gonna be a simple way for you to actually get to the bag when it comes to Gold Cup. Right. And before we actually get into that, my name is Ambrose Gabriel. I'm temporarily a P600 inside of this space. And it's honestly, like I said, a privilege and an honor to be in front of you all, giving you guys a simple, but yet saucy training and how to be self-sufficient and become a walking result. All right. To really become a walking result with a simple Gold Cup strategy. All right. And so I'm going to be dropping major gems, family. All right. I'm going to be dropping major gems. So I'm about to give y'all 30 seconds. I'm about to give y'all 30 seconds for y'all to actually get y'all notebooks out, get your pens out, and really to be attentive and get this sauce. All right. 30 seconds. All right. 30 seconds. And once you're ready, drop a 444 in the chat. Once you're ready, once you got your pen out, once you got your notepad out, drop a 444. All right. Let's get it. Family. Let's get it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited. So first thing first, really just shout out Lionel Bands really quickly. I'm about to actually share my screen. And also, if you can, fam, just let me know if you can see my screen. Drop a 222 if you can see my screen really fast, really fast. Really fast. Let me know. Let me know. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So the first thing we're going to go through is go live. All right. This is going to be a very thorough training. So we're going to go through go live first. That's the first thing we're going to do. So who teaches Gold Cup? I want to learn about Gold Cup, man. Where do I go? This is how you go. All right. This is where you go. First off, you're going to go to go live. And the person that you actually want to go to is Kim and Lano. Right, Kim and Lano, they're actually a part of the Pro Pack, the FRX Pro Pack. So if you have the Pro Pack, I highly recommend the Pro Pack. I highly recommend it. If you do not have it, yeah, it's saucy for sure. All right. So the first person, right, the first people is Kimberly Torres and Delano Bender. As you can see that they do Gold Cup and US 30. All right. These are the educators for Gold Cup and US 30 that I've been capitalizing on since I've been a part of this space. And honestly, man, they've been killing it. All right, they've been killing it. But the specific strategy I'm going to be showing you all is the Lano Bender. All right, the Lano bands. And he's actually a part of Trade House. If y'all didn't know, man, he's a part of Trade House. So that's a power statement alone, just to have someone a part of the family that's on this platform. All right. So they actually come on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And also Lano Bands, he have a session on his own. He has a session by himself on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. as well, on Wednesdays. The next one is Kimberly Torres. So Delano is not going to be on, but only Kimberly Torres is going to be on for Thursdays at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right. And last but not least, they didn't update the schedule, family. I'm sorry about that. But Delano Bender actually gets on Fridays at 9 a.m. by himself. All right, so that's when you really get into the sauce. That's when you really go in depth about this strategy. And not gonna lie, it's very, 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 very valuable. And it's simple too, man. It's very, very simple. So if you want to go inside of this and learn about these things, go to the recorded session. When you see the screen like this, you know, you have that little orange box, you know that is Lano Bender. All right, that is the Lano Bender. All right, so these orange boxes that you see, these recorded sessions are literally the key. All right, I go back, you know, on weekends, on Sundays, whenever, and go back on these videos, man. These videos, if you just listen and duplicate, and if you could play Simon Says and literally do everything that he said, you're going to become a welcome result in no time. All right, so that's what I really want to do. You know, kind of like show you all first. So drop a 111 in the chat if that makes sense first. If you know how to get access to these Go Live educators when it comes to Gold Cup, drop a 111 in the chat. If I can move on. All right. If I can move on. All right, cool. I see a 111 in the chat. All right, cool. Cool. All right. All right, cool. Now let's go to the charts. Let's go to the charts, family. I've been marking up somebody trying to like just remove all of these things, remove all of these indicators, remove everything. All right. So me personally, hold on, family. Me personally, I customize my chart, man. Y'all probably have a different kind of like look on y'all chart, but me personally, I like to customize my chart. I like white and black candles. I just love that. Of course, you could customize it for yourself, but I go on TradingView. All right, TradingView is a free platform that you actually, could look up, SPX, US 30, Dow Jones, NAS 100, any type of cryptocurrencies, things like that. But I'm going to mainly be specifically be showing you this strategy on SPX. Of course, it could work with any currency pair. It could work with Bitcoin. It could work with any currency. But I'm going to be mainly showing you this example on SPX. All right, because SPX been my baby. Not going to lie. SPX been paying out for real. All right. Especially what she did today, man. It was crazy what SPX did today. All right. But the first thing you want to do is have a completely naked chart. All right. Completely naked chart. You don't want any indicators on it. Remove everything. All right. Remove everything. All right. So once you have that, the next step is understand that you have once you have SPX, okay, cool. You have SPX, you're looking at the pair that you want to. All right, cool. All right. The next thing you want to also understand is this right here, fam. This right here. So you always want to have a pip goal every single time. Every single time you want to have a pip goal. The pip goal, honestly, when it comes to SPX, it works in points. So 20 points, let's just spell it out really. 20 points, that equals up to, that equals 200 pips, family. All right, 200 pips. On SPX, 20 points mean 200 pips. All right. So let's just say if we had 30, this is a pop quiz real quick. I really like interaction. I really want y'all to really interact with me really quickly. So if we had 30 points, if our pip goal was 30 points, how many pips would that be? How many pips would that be? 300 pips. I see 300 pips. How many pips would that be? If we have 20 points, right? We have 20 points. 20 points mean 200 pips. All right, so cool. All right, the next thing you want to understand is your trading session. All right, your trading session. So what trading session are you actually going to be trading in? Me personally, I trade in the New York session. The best thing, this is the best way that you can trade when it comes to SPX or NAS 100, because that's when the New York bell opens. That's when these indices are very, very, very volatile. That's when they move, all right, when it comes to the New York session. So New York session, these are the things that you really have to understand, family, when you're trading, with your pip goal, etc. All right, last thing, you know, quick little prerequisites is check the news, all right? Check the news. Check the news, check the news, check the news, check the news. So I'm going to actually show you how you would check the news really quickly, y'all. So if you all do not know, right, the market is based on the economy. So whatever is actually happening inside the economy, it has an effect on the market. So I'm about to just show you how to actually do that. So you want to come to Bloomberg.com. All right, this is one session that you could actually, one website that you could actually see and check the news. All right. All right, cool. So boom, I'm about to just show y'all how to check the news. How do we check the news, fam? So boom. So what you want to do is read the titles. All right, bond stock lifted, fear, right? When it comes to negative and positive words, that's the thing that you want to look for, is negative and positive words. So using context clues, if you see a negative word, that means that 9 times out of 10 that the market is going to be going bearish. All right, that the market is going to be going bearish. So words like fear, right? That is a negative word. So 9 times out of 10 that SPX or now Dow Jones or NAS 100 or US 30, all of those things will probably become bearish. All right. So when it comes to bogged down, right, that is a negative word, right? So all of these things, violating, certain things like this, certain words like these, those are negative words. So your bias and your overall movement in 9 times out of 10 is going to be bearish. All right. If they have positive word like flourishing or thriving and things like that, of course, that's going to be bullish. All right. So family, my laptop is on 1. So give me 1 quick second, family. 1 quick second. 1 quick second.
Family, if you liking this stew so far, man, oh my God. What? Hold on, bro. I'm gonna let you unmute, bro. I'm gonna get you back to host, bro, to let you unmute, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, the stew is insane, family. Let me see. You should be able to unmute, Brody. I think I'm gonna set the privileges so you'll be able to unmute, man. Because right now you muted, King. All right, Philip, drop a 7 if you can hear my mans real quick. Drop a 7 if you can hear my mans real quick. Just want to just do a little double sound check. You guys can hear him? Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, buddy, man, go ahead and continue, my man. I'm going to give you back the host, bro. You can be good. Okay, so the family says they cannot hear you, bro. You might have to. Oh, there you go. I see you. Hold on. Hold on, Ferry. Here we go. Here we go. Should be good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop sharing the screen real quick, my king, and we're going to see if we can, like, reshare you differently. Let's see. All right, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. There you go. Okay, I see you, bro. I'm going to make that, the folder. I see your video, bro. I'm going to make that one host. I'll make that one host. I'm going to ask you to mute that one, bro. I think that's going to be good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry about that, family, man. We having a little bit of technical difficulties. I'm absolutely, I apologize for that. Like I said, family, I'm at work right now, so y'all gonna have to kind of like, work with me right now, all right? Y'all gonna have to work with me because, listen, I'm doing this all for y'all, all right? So drop a 222 in the chat if y'all can see me and hear me clearly, if we all good. If we all good. All right, if we all good. All right, let me just actually connect to my computer really quickly. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, family. We good. All right, here we go. All right, we good. We good. Let's see. All right, cool. All right, family. Like I said, I do apologize. Let me share my screen once again. We're going to get right back to the sauce. I know the enemy do not want to see us win, but listen, we're going to win anyway. Winning is inevitable for the team, for sure. All right, cool. So that's one. Picking up where we left off, family, check the news. All right, Bloomberg or the stock app, that's when the Lionel Bender actually going, if you actually hop on his sessions, that's when you're going to understand actually how to check the news in more detail, all right? But we really about to get into the sauce for real, all right? But these are some prerequisites that you already want to understand before you even start trading, before you even mark up a chart, before you do anything. You want to understand a goal, what type of trading session that you're going to be in, and always checking the news. All right, check the news. Because me personally, quick little backstory, me personally, I used to always struggle with strategy. I was on pivots, I was on a harmonic scanner, I was on every strategy that you can name inside of IM, right? But once I actually found out this strategy that was simple and duplicatable, I was like, okay, this is going to be my best friend. This is going to be the way that I actually make my money, and I'm going to stay disciplined and I'm going to stay consistent to it. All right. I made that a committed decision to actually stay consistent with this strategy. All right. And so really what I want y'all to actually have on side for your screens and your indicators. All right. That's the first thing we're going to put down is our indicators. All right. So the indicators that we want to have first, if you're taking notes, you should be taking notes. Most definitely should be. Right. The first one is the EMA. All right, the EMA, this is the the exponential moving average, right? And so I'm about to actually put two. You want to put two EMAs on your chart. All right, two EMAs. So you have your first one, and you're going to click it twice. All right, cool. We have our EMAs. All right, cool. We're on the chart. The next one is the super trend. All right, the super trend. All right. And then the super trend that you want is the volume 1. All right. Volume 1 buy or sell signal. This is the one that you want to use. All right. So once you have those indicators, all right, drop a 222. If you have those in the notes, drop a 222. Drop a 222. All right. Drop a 222 if you got these indicators. All right, your two EMAs and your super trend. All right, cool. So now we're gonna actually, put in the inputs for these certain indicators, all right? So for the first EMA, you want to put length. For length, you want to put 8. For the source, you want to be closed, and offset, you want to be 0, all right? That's the only thing you want to worry about. The length is 8, close, and then 0, all right? Length 8, source close, offset is 0, all right? And for the style, honestly, whatever style that you want to do, you want to have it, you know, customize it the way that you want. But for me personally, I love mine to be white. I don't know why, you know, I just like, that's the way that I like it, right? Because, you know, I want everything color coded. All right, I want everything color coded. So like I said, you could pick red, you could pick green, you could pick orange. It does not matter. You customize the way that you want. But mine for this example is going to be white. All right. The next one, the next EMA. All right. The first EMA we had 8, right? We had 8 close and then 0. But for this one, the second EMA, we want to do for the length for this one, 14 close and then 0. All right. 14 close and then 0. 14 close and then 0. All right. Length 14, source close, offset 0. And for the style, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and put this black. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this black. And you could thicken your line a little bit just so it could be a little bit more visible, family. You want to just press OK. All right, you want to press OK. All right. Boom. The next indicator, last but certainly not least, is the super trend. All right, the super trend. So with the super trend, of course, you don't really have to do too much with the super trend. You don't have to change any colors. But I don't really like this arrow. Let me show you this one. All right, I don't really like that arrow. It's kind of like too messy for me. But I just like to have this one checked. So the super trend, you know, color green, red, up arrow, and then red down arrow. All right. Then you want to just press OK for this. Ooh, let's go back for the inputs. Sorry, family, the inputs. All right. For the inputs, you want to make sure that it is 1 and 1. All right. 1 and 1. For the inputs, for the factor, you want to have it 1 and 1. For the PD, you want to make sure that it is 1 as well. All right. Style, like I said, green, green, red, and then red. And then you can press OK. All right. So family, we have the indicators. We're not even really getting into the sauce for real just yet. All right. I really want to really drop the sauce for y'all and drop the real gems. All right. But drop a 333 in the chat if you have all of those indicators locked in. All right. If you have your 8 EMA, you have your 14 EMA, and you have your super trend, drop a 333 in the chat if I can move forward. If I can move forward. All right. If I can move forward, drop a 333. All right. Solid. Solid, family. All right. So for the time being, we're going to just kind of like hide these really quickly. And I'm about to start from top to bottom. All right. So the first thing you want to do, let's just grab an example really quickly. The first thing you want to do when it comes to this strategy, all right, when it comes to this strategy, understand support and resistance. We're really going to draw 2 lines and that's it. All right. We're going to draw 2 lines on this chart and we're going to make some money. All right. So the first thing you want to do is find consolidation. All right. That's the first thing. If you're taking notes, write that on your paper. Find consolidation. Find consolidation. This works best when it's consolidating. The market's not really moving too much. You just want to trap price. All right. You want to make sure that you have a support and resistance. All right. The next thing you want to do, after you found your consolidation zone, what you want to do is grab a horizontal line. All right. So it's going to be to the left, right? To the left. The second tool right here, you're going to kind of like press this. And then you want to go down to the horizontal line. All right. Horizontal line. All right. Then you're going to place your support at the top. It's real simple, family. Boom. Support at the top. Support at the bottom, right? Support at the bottom. Hold on, y'all. Support at the bottom and resistance at the top, family. All right. Support at the bottom and resistance at the top. So you see how with these candlesticks, it's kind of like going back, up and down, up and down. So kind of like what support and resistance is, let's just take this as a floor and a ceiling. All right. This is an example I love to love to kind of like demonstrate. This is the floor, all right? And the resistance is the ceiling, all right? This is the floor, and this is the ceiling, all right? So the kind of like how I like to explain this, let's take a basketball, for example, right? Let's take a basketball, for example. If you bounce a basketball down to the floor, what is gonna happen? Y'all let me know. If you bounce a basketball on the floor, what's gonna happen? It's gonna go up, right? It's going to go up. So if you bounce it on the floor, it's gonna go up, right? But if you was to throw a basketball to the ceiling, right, it's gonna come down. So right here, boom, the basketball went down, it hit the floor, it bounced back up, hit the ceiling, bounced back down, right? That's how you know that you have a good consolidation, that you have a good consolidation zone, all right? So boom, once you understand that, now we wanna grab our indicators, all right? That's really it, family. Once you understand our support and our resistance, you know, I like to box it up just because Lionel, I like to duplicate as much as possible. So Lionel boxed his up so he could just see it a little bit clearly and see his zone a little bit clearly. So I do the same thing. So you could kind of like put, yes, so find consolidation zone and then mark a box, right? Just box it up, box it up, box it up, all right? Box it up, all right? So boom, once we have our box, once we have our support and resistance, the next thing we wanna do is put our EMAs back on, all right? Our EMAs back on, all right? So our EMAs is gonna tell us which direction it is actually moving in, all right? It's gonna actually tell us the direction that it's moving in. So right here, the EMAs is going down in a downtrend. All right, if y'all don't know what that means, I highly suggest that y'all go back into your 100 series videos. Those videos honestly has changed my life. Like it really did. It really did, especially like the support and resistance video. That video is super, super valuable. All right, but with the EMAs, these are gonna tell you which direction that these candles are actually moving in when it comes to the average. All right. So the only thing that you want to understand is if the black line, all right, for a sell, I'm about to actually type it out for y'all really quickly. For a sell, you want to make sure that the black line or whatever color it is for you, right? The black line is above the white line. All right. Boom. Sell. Black line above the white line is on top of it. All right, is on top of it. So for this example, family, so for this example, is the black line on top of the white line? Is the black line above the white line? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Is the black line above or below the white line? All right. I see Nikhila is locked in, man. I feel like I'm only talking to Nikhila right now. I feel like I'm only talking to, I appreciate you for actually being locked in. I appreciate that for sure, right? Above, the black line is above. So that is an indication, that is a confirmation for a sell, all right? That is a confirmation for a sell. For vice versa, I don't want to confuse y'all. We're going to look for a sell example. We're going to look for a buy example in the next one, all right? The next thing you want to understand, right? You have your EMA, you have the black line over your white line. The next thing you want to put is your super trend, all right? Is your super trend. And the thing about the super trend is color coded. So for a sell, you want to make sure that the super trend is red, all right? You want to make sure that the super trend is red, not green, red, all right? You want to make sure that the super trend is red. All right, so these are literally our only two confirmations for a sell or for a buy, right? For vice versa. So this is going to be the only two confirmation that we need in order to execute a trade, right? So first, we have our black line above our white line. So that is one indication for a sell, right? All right. Now we have our super trend, and that is red. So our super trend is going to actually just tell us what trend or what direction the market is actually going in. So if it's red, that is an indication for a sell. All right. So last but certainly not least, what you want to understand, family, is a break and close. All right. That's the very next step that we're looking for, is a break and close. A candle break and close, right? Candle. All right. We could just say that. All right. Break and close of candle. All right. Of a candlestick. Boom. So we see that we have our black EMA. We're going to keep on running it down. The black EMA is on top of the white EMA, and we have our red super trend. So those two indicators alone are going to be our indication for a sell. So the next thing that we want to do is understand the break and close of this candle. So how the break and close works is that this candle right here has broken outside of this zone, right? It kind of like left our box. It left our box, all right? It's no longer inside of our box. It broke and it closed. It stopped moving right here. So this, family, is going to be your entry. All right, this is going to be your entry. As soon as you see it break and close outside of this box, you want to execute the trade. All right, you want to execute the trade. All right, so boom, how do we actually execute the trade, bro? Like, how do we understand how much we're risking, how much we're losing, how much we're rewarding, what's going to be our risk to reward? What is that, right? So the next thing you want to do, all right, and also, family, if I'm going too fast or if I'm going too slow, right, understand, please let me know. Please let me know. I love feedback, just so I won't lose anybody, all right? So right here, boom, you're going to grab your long position tool, all right, your short position tool. All right, cool, the super trend, solid. So what the super trend is, so we're going to kind of like backtrack really quickly. All right, so the EMAs, we have our EMAs, we understand what the EMAs are. All right, so now our super trend. What the super trend is, it kind of like indicates the trend before the trend actually happens. All right, so you see for this example how it gave us a red candle, it gave us a red super trend before it actually started to sell. It did it way before it actually sold. So the super trend is an indication for it to, so you can see the trend before the trend actually happens. All right, that's the best way I can explain it. That's the best way that I can explain it. The super trend is going to understand, is going to show you the way the market is actually moving before it actually moves. All right. So now we have our super trend. Now we're going to put on our 8 and 14 EMA really quickly. So our 3 confirmations, now we want to actually get in. So what we're going to do is grab our short position tool. All right. So since this is a sell, we want to show, put on our short position tool. So we're going to grab this. We're going to get in right here. We're going to execute the trade literally right here. All right. We're going to execute the trade right here. And another thing about this, family, the time frames as well. All right. Let me kind of like just backtrack really quickly, right? If you're on an hour time frame and it actually breaks outside of this, the hour time frame or the higher time frame is going to actually show you, the real movement of the market. It's going to show you the highest confirmation of it, right? So once you see that it's breaking out on the 1 hour, now you kind of could go down to the lower time frame, like the 30-minute or the 15-minute, to actually get your entry. All right, let me go back to where we was. All right, cool. All right. So right here, so boom, we see that we got in right here. We're gonna grab our short position, put it right here. Cool. All right. And what do we want to risk? All right. That is up to you, right? It is up to you. Whatever you're willing to risk, make sure that you're properly risking your money for sure. But me personally, I do between 10 and 20 points. All right, 10 and 20 points is what I usually use for my stop loss. Nothing over that. Nothing over that. Nothing beyond 20 points. Nothing beyond that. And I always go for at least 40 points. All right, at least 40 points. All right, at least 40 points. So 40 points, pop quiz really quickly, family. If we had if 20 points on SPX was 200 pips, what is 40 points? What is 40 points? What is 40 points? 400 pips. 400 pips. Okay, solid. Solid. That is 400 pips that we actually capitalizing off. And the thing about SPX I love is that SPX is not too fast like Nas 100 and US 30, and it's not as slow as currency pairs. So it's really in that in between when it comes to SPX. But I love it. I love currency pairs. I love Nas. I love all of it. But I don't know, something about SPX I just love. All right. So when it comes to your risk to reward, you always want to have at least a 1 to 2. All right. At least a 1 to 2 risk to reward. All right. So I'm gonna give y'all a few examples about when it comes to the buy example. Right. So that's the thing. You want to always make sure that it has consolidation. You always want to make sure that this is the best way that the strategy works. All right. When it's trending, things like that, I like to look for consolidation. I always do. All right. Consolidation. I love it. Right. So boom, let's do this from the top. All right. From the top. So when it comes to that sell example, family, let me know if that's making sense. Let me know if that's making sense, or if y'all have some gray areas or anything that you want me to actually go back and kind of like reiterate. If we all good, drop a 3. All right. If we all good, just drop a 3. All right. Cool. All right. Solid. So boom. So right here, we see that we have a major consolidation zone right here. This is going up and down. It's not really moving too much. That is a perfect opportunity for us to actually mark up our chart and capitalize on a move. All right. So boom, we see that going up and down, not really doing too much. That is actually perfect. So now we see we have our ceiling, we have our floor, we have our support and our resistance. If we don't see consolidation, family, don't get in, right? Of course, you could trade with the trend, things like that, but this strategy works best when it's consolidated, all right? When the market is consolidated, all right? So boom, we have our box. That's the first step, right? Boom, our first step. Find consolidation, all right? The first step is find consolidation. The next step is draw, support, and resistance. All right, draw, support, and resistance. All right, the next thing is our 8 and 14 EMA. All right. Next one is our super trend. All right, we're gonna go through this step by step. All right, and last but not least is the break and close. All right, the break and close. So literally 5 steps. All right, 5 steps for us to get right. So boom, found consolidation, draw support and resistance. So the next one is our 8 and 14. So we're gonna show our 8 and 14. Boom, right? So now, let me just actually make this a different color real quick, all right? Just so y'all can see it a little bit better, all right? Just so you can see it a little bit better, all right? So now, the next one is the 8 and 14 EMA. So like the sell example for the buy, right? For the buy, for our buy example, we want the blue line, right? Or whatever color it may be for you, right? The blue line wants to be above the black line, all right? Boom. For the buy, we want the blue line to be above the black line. Also for the buy, for our super trend, we want the super trend to be green, all right? Green super trend. Let's just say ST, all right? Super trend. Boom. All right. Boom. All right. So now we have our 8 and 14. Y'all let me know, fam. Is the 8 and 14, is the Is the blue line above or below the black line? How do I choose the silver floor? Okay, solid. So we actually had a question, right? It is above. How do you choose the ceiling? All right. So this is going to be that is a beautiful question, honestly. So when you see that, like the example I kind of like gave, right? The tip of the candle, right? The best way that I can explain, or you could also do this really quickly as well, right? This is another way that you could kind of like spot a support and resistance. So if you was to grab your line, go to your line chart, and kind of like go to the tip of the line, you could draw a horizontal line just right there. All right, and you see it, the tip of the bottom, you could do a support and resistance right there. All right, so that could be an easy way for you to spot a support and resistance, or find your floor and your ceiling. So that could be one way that you could actually do it. All right, but mainly just from top to bottom. All right, you see the top of the candle, and you see where the market was at the lowest point. All right, so that is support and resistance. All right. The next thing, so we have it's above this. The next thing we want to understand is our super trend. So what color our super trend has to be for a buy example? Or a buy. For a buy. What color does our super trend has to be? Green, all right? So if you don't have all of these confirmations, family, if you don't have the 8 EMA, the 14 EMA, you don't have the super trend, do not get in, all right? Do not get in. This is going to be what you're looking for every single time, right? And the next step is the break and close, the break and close. So we see that it been consolidating and hit this, went down, hit this, right? But it actually started to break out at that point. It started to break out. This candle broke out. So that is an indication for us to actually execute the trade right then and there. All right, execute the trade. All right, boom. So for this example, you're going to grab your long position tool. Your long position is going to be for buys. Your short is going to be for sales. All right. So long position, you're going to get in literally right here. All right. Going to get in right here. You can give yourself, between 10 to 20 points. And our target could be 40 points. All right. Target could be 40 points. So boom, as you can see, family, it has been smacked in one candle, or in two candles, matter of fact, right? In two candles, this has smacked. All right. And it happened every single time. Every single time that you can see consolidation zones, it has smacked. All right. Once again, kind of guys showing y'all another example really quickly, family. Really quickly. So support and resistance, this is the bottom of a candle. This is the top of it, right? Boom, you could box it up really quickly. All right. Put your 8 EMA on, your black EMA on, all right, and then your super trend. All right. Then your super trend. All right. So the black line is above the black line is above the blue line. Okay, cool. That is an indication. That is one confirmation. The next thing is our super trend is red. So that is another indication for a sell. That's number 2. Number 3, okay, it actually broke and closed right here. It broke outside of our box. You want to execute the trade. Grab our short position for the sell, right? Give yourself about 10 points for this. And then 40-point take profit. Boom, smack. All right, every single time, family. Every single time. Every single time. So drop a 444, family. Drop some flames. Drop a 444 in the chat. Honestly, if you honestly got some value, if this training was honestly simple and very, very duplicatable, that you could actually teach your team or utilize for yourself. All right. And like I said, family, like if you go to Delano Bender and Kimberly Torres, these videos, these recorded sessions, these videos are literally the key. All right. These are the key to the strategy and the key to becoming a working result in the most simple and duplicatable way. All right, so that's pretty much it, family. That's really what I really want to kind of like show y'all today, the simple strategy. But like I said, this strategy could be duplicated on any currency pair. It could be on Bitcoin. You could do it on any currency pair. All right, any currency pair, any indice, any crypto. You could do it on any market, families, and it works the same. All right. So like I said, I do appreciate y'all for actually having me, man. Aaron, man, bro, like I said before, I can't say it enough. It's really an honor, bro. Like truly, it's truly an honor to really just be here, bro. Really here, just doing up the family, and just to be sharing the Zoom link with you, bro. So I'm ready to run it up with you, bro. You already know what it is with me and you, bro. So I hope that the family got value. I'm about to just pass it over back to you, my guy. Let's get it.
Family. Wow. That was some amazing value, guys. I really hope you guys, your notes are full to the fullest, family. You guys definitely rewatch this over and over and over. If you're looking to get into Gold Cup, if you're looking to maximize this opportunity through using Gold Cup, Kim Milano, Kim Torres, shout out to that man. Definitely hit them up, family, guys. I love you all. I'll see you at the top because the bottom's way too crowded. Go ahead and get some paper today. Let's get it. We out of here.